Which of the following complex numbers is equivalent to 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I to the power of 2022? At this moment, I encourage you to pause the video and solve it by yourself. Okay, I'll solve it now. So I have 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I. And I will multiply numerator and denominator by 1 plus I. And all of this is to the power of 2022. Then, next step will be I will multiply brackets. I will do it very slowly. 1 times 1, 1 times I times 1, and I times I. I will do it very slowly. So this will be 1 plus I plus I plus I squared. And similarly in denominator, when I multiply those brackets, let's say I don't know formulas, I will do it slowly. 1 times 1, 1 times I, negative I times 1, negative I times I. So then I will get 1 plus I minus I minus I squared. And all of this will be to the power of 2022. Then in numerator I have 1 plus I, so will be 1 plus 2I, and very slowly will be I squared. At that moment I squared is just negative 1. So I would just write in place of I squared minus 1. In denominator will be, I will have just 1 minus I squared. And all of this is to the power of 2022. Then in numerator I will have just 2I, and in denominator I will have just 1 minus, and I know that I squared is negative 1. And all of this will be to the power of 2022. Then in numerator I have 2I, in denominator I will have 2 to the power. Next step will be 2 divided by 2 is just 1. So 1 times I, this will be I to the power of 2022. So this will be equal, I can solve it for example this way. I know what is I squared, so I will just write I squared, and I have to have power 2022, so I squared will be to the power 1011. Power rule. 2 times 1011 is 2022. Next step, I squared is negative 1, so in place of I squared I just write minus 1 to the power 1011, and minus 1 to the power of 1011 is negative 1. So that's my answer, and answer to this problem is B. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to check my other math video problems and consider liking, sharing and subscribing.